In regards to those comments stating that we are barbarians, well, it seems kind of like we are the foremost developed country and most civilized country in the world, and seen as such by them. And as for the real costs of the executions being more, I have a quote from the CDCR, California government, which states that the real cost involved in capital punishment procedure is related to the court reviews, both those mandated by the legislator as well as the appeal procedures initiated by the convicted inmate's legal staff. These costs vary depending on what they are doing. Every appeal is different, and the cost of appeals will depend on the issues, ranging from $10,000 to $25,000 per appeal, and they don't have a limit on the appeals that they can use. So that could be quite a costly project. The U.S. Supreme Court has held that the death penalty is not inherently cruel, but has described it as an extreme sanction suitable to the most extreme crimes. This does not mention anything about mental unstable, nor any other type of people. So they are obviously not an exception. And this was the Gregg v. Georgia case of 1976. Also, she mentioned the Eighth Amendment, but the death penalty has been used by all states for traitors and murderers with no exception from 1790, the year of writing of the Eighth Amendment, until 1838. So obviously they saw no misrepresentation of that. And as for the unrelated crime statistics, there were 16,528 murders in 2003, which increased over the years to 17,030 in 2006, a short 3-year span, and that was from the FBI data table 7. And also, as related to the amount of executions that were going on, they went from 54% to 40%. So as the rates went down for our executions, our crime rates went up. Whether we can say that that is a significant enough claim or not, there's not been enough years for that to be decided by either party. Mental illness, she mentioned quite often, is described by the American Heritage Dictionary as suffering from a mental illness, which isn't very much of a definition. Anyone can claim they are mentally ill and act like they are mentally ill just to get a lighter sentence, or be in a rehabilitation facility where the rules are less strict and they can escape back into our population. And also on that note, if they were mentally ill, they could be tested with our newer policies of the MRIs or polygraph machines to determine whether they really are and whether they had full knowledge or not of if they were doing this crime.